I can imagine no more rewarding a career. And any man who may be asked in this century what he did to make his life worthwhile, I think, can respond with a good deal of pride and satisfaction. I served in the United States Navy.
Hey everybody, Retired Navy Rob here. Welcome back to my channel. So, before you I have two notes. If you haven't already seen it, I'll put the link in the description, and I'll also pin it up here at the top right hand side of the screen, the link. I got a counterfeit note. Sent it in for grading. They came back and they said, hey, it ain't no good. It's a fugazi, you know. So I already had one of these in my collection graded. You know, I wanted to do a quick video to do a little comparison between the counterfeit and the real deal. So before we start digging into it, here's the one that's graded. Got a pretty good grade to it, a 64. It's an EPQ. But here's the one. Like I said, it came back. In case you ever wonder if you get one back that's not genuine, you're going to get this. You know, they're going to void out the label that they had. And it's going to tell you go here, but it doesn't really give you any details. So I took it to my local coin shop. This is the one. And they said the paper, it feels good. It feels like it's genuine paper. The paper feels like it's from the period. So this could be a counterfeit from the period. It is New Orleans, so go figure, there could be some fake money floating out there from there. Corruption goes a long way back. You know, even all the way back to the baby bonds for Louisiana that I have a video on as well. I'll put that in the description. But it looks pretty good. It looks nice at first glance. Now, some of the details on the back, I'm going to do some extreme zoom here. So if you look at that, these details look pretty nice. But if we compare, you know, the details are just a little more crisp. Let's see if I can do a above and below comparison for you. You can see that seal in the middle, and then if you look at that one there, how there's the things going all around it, and here how it's just slightly different. And also here, they're not as crisp. They're like over heavily printed. Looking at the 10, and then this 10. It's just something's just not quite right about it. Try to do a side by side there. There's the good one. That's the real deal. And then you get to this. You can just see when it's put against the note with the normal. And there's the counterfeit. And we'll come over to the real deal. Now the center. There's the real deal. You look how clean that is. And then you look at that. The font's even different by a little bit. And then you come down here. The Fugazi on top. Just a lot cleaner on the real deal. More crisp. Especially if you look at like the wheat coming off there. Now look at this. So in the side-by-side comparison, it's straight out obvious. The paper, it felt like it was period. Here's where the real, I mean, you look at this. This is the fake. And then there's the real deal right there. A lot different. You look at the wheat there, and then you look at the, I mean, hindsight wise, yeah, we're looking at hindsight 2020. Try to, here on the left is the real. On the right is the counterfeit. You can really see how wonky that seal looks. Coming up the eagle, you can definitely see differences there. And then coming down in here, you can definitely see the differences here. Especially down here in this area here with this. You can look at that. And then you can look at that. I mean, it's very obvious now. We'll look at the building. There's the real one. And there's the fake. The buildings have a lot more detail. This is the fake. And you got the 10. There's the fake. And there's the real deal. I mean, at first glance it looks good, but doing a side-by-side comparison, it's bad. I'm going to do these individually instead of side-by-side, but here's the fake. Now, if you look at this, there's roping going around there, but if you get real close, try to get it to focus, it's all the names of the states. Now, if you look at the picture in the middle and her ribbon, it's Columbia. It's kind of dull. But if you look at the real deal, you can even see the rays of light coming up on her. The states, the font is a lot cleaner, a lot clearer. Trying to maneuver this. You know, even her face coming down to this 10. Compared to do the side by side, the fake, the real deal. Bear with me one sec. Let me adjust. Okay. Doing that real extreme close up for y'all. I mean, you can see the acorns there versus those. Now you look at the word Virginia there. And you look at it there. I mean, it's obvious that this one here is the real one after really taking a good close examination of it. So, hopefully, my lesson learned helps someone else. You know, I mean, if looking at the back of Columbia, there's, you know, how the difference is behind her. And this one here, you can actually see the rays of light coming out from behind her. The shield, the details in the shield. In fact, the shield is even a little different angle, it looks like. The lines are real clear here versus that. So that's that. This is the real one, of course. All right, everybody. I appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and share this out so that others can hear the message and hopefully prevent this from happening to somebody else. Okay. Y'all have a great day now and keep on stacking.